But,
sir.
you seem a little overqualified, if I may say.
Well, I mean, I have a lot of qualifications, a lot of background, as I've said, but I'm willing to work from the ground up. Like I said, I was overseas, and I understand that this is something completely different and new to me, being back in the States and learning these ways are going to be a little bit different than being overseas. So I completely understand from being ground up.
Where overseas have you been?
Unfortunately, at this time, I can't really say exactly where I've been.
Hmm, that's unfortunate. Uh, Foreign experience is definitely a box that we could potentially tick off as being in the record studio we are more than willing to accept individuals coming in for a contract who are of course of a foreign descent, those reaching into how do they say, unknown waters, as record studios and labels, trying to get that platinum can be quite a tedious venture.
Yes, sir.
So it's just curious that an individual like yourself, as you say, who is so proficient with such a extensive background, is so incapable of providing us the background information. This is a bit concerning, but
Hmm.
not so much in the sense that it's a judgment of yourself, but maybe of the work you may have done in the past.
Um, I'm a very how do I say this? I've begun to learn to trust very few people. Um, like I said, I am new to y'all. You are new to me. So, and the more I'm able to learn about you guys, and the more that I am able to be a part of you guys, the more I will be able to share learning that this information that I am able to tell you will not be taken elsewhere.
So you
Oh,
come into
don't.
this building wanting to become one of us, but yet you cannot not place enough trust to be able to answer questions fully. But you'd like us to gain that audience with you at some point down the road when you're comfortable. Is that correct?
Not specifically, ma'am. But you are mostly correct. It's I just want to make sure my information that I don't get put out for. Um, and I am trying to find my path along here as well as being back in the States. And I'm really hoping that this works out. And I apologize that I'm not super forthcoming with all the information. Um, I'm just trying to learn my way back in the States here with you guys at the very least.
Very well. I respect it.
Yes, I share the same concerns as Miss Svetlana, hence my extensive questioning as towards your background and intentions. You were beating around the bush quite a bit, despite all my probing and whatnot, but discretion like yours is appreciated regardless,
Yes,
even
sir.
if it is questionable. Miss Morgan, is there anything else you wish to add?
Now, I do know that Mr. Han plans to accompany us, so we'll wait here until he is here and then we'll leave together.
Ah, pleased to hear that. As for the other two, I guess not so much you, Mr. Ryu. You could stand and observe at the moment. Isamu, how do you feel about this individual? Mr. Isamu,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel about this individual?
Feel that there is trust to be gained. I can see some potential with him.
Indeed. Well, if you would kindly wait outside for the moment while we discuss amongst ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Do appreciate that. I'm not sure how I feel about him. He's
It's a contracted
highly-
assassin.
exactly, and he's extremely reluctant to give us any information.
He has to be, you have
well,
to
so-
understand.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say, as I understand it, with his line of work. But at the same time, reaching out to a family with a reputation such as ours, I'd expect him to have done his research. So he should know that we would not take his silence and reluctance as a easy means of passage that is going to make things much harder for him.
At the end of the day, that responsibility will fall solely upon his shoulders and upon his feet.
Indeed.
And if he wants to be a
just curious.
Rikuruto, then, you know, there's trust that needs to be formed on both sides of the aisle.
Indeed. I'm just curious at this point. Exactly how deep are we getting ourselves into this with this one?
We'll take him to purity point and find out specifically.
Understood. Mr. Ryu,
Yes, sir.
I will say that tattoo upon your forehead is ugly.
Duly noted, sir.
It's not so much a commentary as like to change it. Is just a personal observation. Apologies if that came off as a bit brash, brusque, whatever the word
Brash.
is. English is brash. Yes. There's just not a lot else going for it. It makes you seem like one of those white supremacists. What do they call them? The Aryan.
Aryan Nation.
Brotherhood.
Yes, yes, Aryan Brotherhood. Yes.
Thankfully, that tattoo does not represent that.
No, it does not. It's very close though. And some of the symbology, but maybe just a little something to fill out the rest of it. You have a lot of open space there.
No comment, sir.
Where is Han? Either of you have his number.
I do not.
No,
know.
ma'am.
I believe so. I can check.
Please do. If you do, give him a call.
Miss
Hello,
Morgan.
Han. This is Isamu.
Aye.
I'm doing
May we
well.
quickly step
Miss
aside?
Morgan was
Sure.
asking of your location.
This is more in relation to the previous event that Isamu had presented to you over messages. His mistake is much more extensive, so with this upcoming event, I wish to
Give us a moment, please, Han.
Yes, ma'am.
maybe
No, you
join
may
the
go
others
into-
in the...
Go into the lobby, please, where everyone else is. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Han, how are we today?
He is under close scrutiny as of his his most recent actions. More specifically, Hikari, as she was his chaperone, I guess, for the event, but it was involving the task that you'd given him, as you are well aware.
The task was a test, and I can see
Yes,
that
but
they did not pass the test because they chose to drive the cars as opposed to load the cars.
it's more extensive than that.
Alright.
Apparently, The VIN numbers or something like that were under the Rikuruto's name.
There should
They
be
decided to pin it on him.
There should be no VIN numbers. The 3 cars that were to be moved were to be ghosted.
Exactly, but for some reason, they mentioned the VIN numbers coming back to him for some reason, or at least maybe the registration. I'm not 100% sure. That is something I wish for you to clarify. But
I would
wish to
appreciate
pass this
it if
on.
you were made aware of this information for you to get the facts and present them to me.
Indeed, I did not.
Instead of giving me
Have the full-
half-assed information pertaining to what it is you're referencing. Remember,
This
you
is
are
based off the.
you are
everything that they
Wakagashira.
told me.
If I have no need
Yes,
for
they
you to handle your own roles and your responsibilities, then I'll find you a replacement.
I'm aware. As I was saying, they told me that the vehicles were clean, and that had said otherwise in the sense that they had put it under the Krutro, and I am just passing that on to you.
What do you mean put it under?
They put it under his name, the VINs. So I'm getting a
There
double-sided
was
story.
no VINs on the vehicles, period. They were ghosted, completely marked. They were not marked in any way, shape, or form. So what
That
VINs
is
are
not
you
the
referring
story.
to?
Apparently, the LEO were received.
Well, if there's VINs involved, then that is baffling to me.
I am just passing on the information that was given to me as I was not fully involved.
Well, now you will get involved.
Understood?
Was that it?
That is it, yes.
Find out all the facts and then present them.
Very good.
Bring him in.
Step inside.
Mr. Riku, are we ready to move?
I do believe so. If everybody else is, yeah.
Let's make our way to 926.
Very good. Mr. Isamu,
Yes, sir.
if you would kindly lead the gentleman in.
Of course. Follow me.
Thank you very much.
Mhm. I'll follow you then.
Very good. I do apologize again for the
You're
rather
fine.
abrupt drop of that information.
Mr. Riku, I would appreciate if you'd ride with them.
Understood. I am just going to pass my keys off to one of our locals.
Very good.
Maybe I'm incorrect. Let's just get in this one. Good evening. Oh, wait, no, I didn't write you.
Both SUVs will be going. Mr. Riku will be riding with the individual.
Yes, ma'am.
And the black vehicle, Mr. Riku.
So we're doing a vetting. vetting today, so that'd be fun.
Those fucking cop wheels are fun.
Yes, Madam O'Yoon. Keep you informed immediately. We're down at 926 right now. Absolutely. Au revoir.
Mr. Dex, please stand down.
You said the pallet?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Would you like me to face you or face the ocean?
face the ocean. being a man of the cloth and of the government,
Get up
I
here.
expect you to understand how this is going to go.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Have
Mr.
your gun out?
Isamu, if you'd please. Mr. Han, if you'd take him as a second. So, let's go over it once again. Who are you?
My name is Abner, Dex. Previously contractor with the U.S. government, worked overseas. Operations, basically, as a hitman. To put it in simpler terms, done plenty of contracts overseas. At this point, if you like, I can start giving some locations of where. I just can't go too deep into detail of what it is or who we did take out.
Take those details.
Say that one more time.
I will take those details, yes.
So, mostly, we were out in Russia because most of my contract work, dealing with, let's say, high authoritative figures, as well as people that are very well known. And basically, they go under the radar. They're no longer with us anymore.
Indeed. And continue.
I'm a silent killer. No one knows who did it. No one knows how it happened. No one knows anything about it other than corrupt officials at the U.S. government. And that's, I'm afraid, I'm all I'm gonna say.
So not only are you a, how they say, black ops or wet work operative, you're so far off the books you wouldn't be able to fish your own head out of your own ass should you go missing. Am I correct?
If I go missing, no one will know.
Exactly. You understand the position that puts us in as a relatively particular organization to who we allow into our ranks.
Yes, sir, I understand.
So I'm going to need a little bit more information than that. We particularly like to stand on a notion of integrity, and that every ounce, gram of one's being belongs not to you, but to this family as a whole.
Yes, sir.
You're no longer a U.S. operative should you decide to become a member of our ranks. You respond to those above you and no one else. I don't care should your past employer come knocking. That's a problem you'll have to deal with.
Yes, sir.
Now, with that being said, the two gentlemen standing behind you have nothing to lose from putting a bullet in your back, and neither do we. So what exactly is it that you have to bring to our family? Especially when you look over this view here. Take a good long look. I want you to think deep. Something worthwhile. A man of your expertise, your skill set should be able to pull something, well, useful out of that, you know? You're no longer on the front lines. Well, not so much the front lines, I guess, behind, deep in the enemy territory. You're at home now. You're on domestic turf. Sure, you maybe had a job or two here, but no longer is this corrupt individuals of the government standing. They're fighting for the people. And those people will gladly bury you where you stand. The government may have been willing to do so, but it'll cost us a hell of a lot less. So, that being said, tell me what you see. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what it is you have to bring. You can take your time to find your words and put them into a manner that is understandable to all of us. Each man has their own methods of communicating. Miss Morgan, is there anything you wish to add on before I continue on?
I'll let you know.
Understood.
Hey, for those of y'all unmuted in here, can y'all hear me in here?
In here, yes. In game, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I tried
I
unplug
figured.
replugging. I'm trying to fix my shit.
You're good. You're good.
Let's see here. Alright, wait for that.
Technical difficulties. Do stand by.
Hello.
Yes.
Wonderful. Apologize about that. I was just
You're
trying
fine.
to find the right words.
By all means.
So they called me Ghost for our contract, simply because of the fact of me being able to operate under the radar. A few people that have been taken out. I have around 20 people that no longer are with us today that are due to my hand. I'm very good with hand-to-hand combat and marksmanship. Couple high-value government names over in Russia that they have had a couple of secretive operations. I can't tell you the names of the operations because I do not remember them off the back of my hand. I'm not going to lie to you. But I worked with obviously multiple CIA operatives, U.S. government. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I mean, at this point, I'll tell you whatever you need.
Well, I'd expect nothing less than everything we'd need, or at least as far as they're willing to go. Every man has his secrets they're unwilling to share, but as long as those secrets aren't detrimental to the well-being of this family, you can keep them to yourself.
Yes, sir. I can promise you the secrets that I hold will not be a detriment to this family. They are just parts of my past with being out in Russia for such a long time. I can tell you at this point, the US government does not know I am even alive. Or to them, I have been dead for the past 7 years.
Indeed. So, with your involvement on the Russian side of things, does
Yes,
the
sir.
name Bratva mean anything to you?
No,
Off the
sir.
top of your head by any
No.
chance? No?
Not at the top of my head, no, sir.
So throwing aside all your agreements and everything to remain silent by the US government and whatnot, it doesn't ring a bell at all.
Not at this time, no, sir.
That is good to hear. Now, to reiterate on my previous question, looking over this bay and this city and the dockyards, the skyline, how do you feel? What exactly does this inspire in you in terms of what you can bring to our family?
What I can bring to you, well, first off, I would like to say the sun is beautiful and the water is beautiful. I can bring plenty of things towards this family. I can bring my operative skills. I am very, very well versed in technology. I am very well versed in hand-to-hand combat, as marksmanship, as well as I am able to help out with keeping, like I've said, anyone under the radar. Like I said, as far as the U.S. government is aware, I am dead, so I feel as if we need those kinds of abilities, I am able to provide.
Apologies for reiterating on that. Just needed to reaffirm my own suspicions and
Yes, sir.
affirmation. Do you know what hierarchy is? Or at least the concept of one?
Yes, sir.
Very good. If you kindly turn to look at the gentleman behind you. Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves. Right to left. My right to left. Starting with you, Mr. Ryu.
Rio Lu, Rikuruto.
Please step forward or speak up.
Rio Lu, Rikuruto.
Step back.
My name is Han Lu, and I am a Shitai.
I'm Isamu Seno, also a Shitai.
I am Rikuruto, Wakagarashira of this family. You will turn and address the woman standing on your left. This is Miss Morgan Svetlana, Saiko Komon of our family. There is only one other person that stands above her, Madame Kyung, and she is not here at the moment. So, for the time being, unless the Oyabun herself will interject. This woman here is God, and her word is God's word. Should I tell you something and she says otherwise, you will do it. Should she request that you put a bullet in me, you will do it. If she requests I put a bullet in you, I will do it. Should the Oyabun, who is above us all, request any of that, you will do it.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
I'd like to speak now, if you have a moment.
I do, yes, of course. Please, the stage is yours, madams.
With your history, your past, where you come from, what you know, what you've done, and how sacred that kind of lifestyle may have been for you, why do you seek residence in this life?
I feel as if my life isn't complete if I don't continue the type of, as I should say, career as I started. I have tried to lay low for the past year in the States and not continue, but I have felt that it is not the life for me. And I feel as if my assets could be great use to your family. So, with that being said, if I, at the end of the day, am able to feel useful with my life, and or your family is able to obtain use out of me, I would feel complete.
We'll say that your answers are very articulated. They're very wise, and they're thought out. To that I respect completely. The type of life you leave behind and the one that you are preparing to enter upon in this moment has its own adversities and challenges as well. The ability to listen and act upon the narratives that are prescribed to you are extremely crucial. The word of the Oyuban trumps the word of all. It is unwavering in support, and it must be affected and actionable purposely, always. Do you commit to that?
Yes, ma'am.
We were given a very unique opportunity to bring our Yakuza traditions to the state of San Andreas and affect them as ZeroYōnin. We are under the careful scrutiny and the careful eye of Japan. And the Inagawa Kai, the Yamaguchi Gumi, and other factions to which we hail from. Our success here depends on every living soul that serves it. And it is served unquestionably and with full loyalty, diligence, and restraint. And I would like for you to remember those three words. They are our prescription of purpose in San Andreas. Loyalty, diligence, and restraint. You understand the narrative between all of those words and how they are unified?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. As I walk Okushira, to my left has prescribed upon you. These questions are of great importance, very important things that we must learn about who you are, to know whether or not you would be a good fit for who we are. Because at the end of the day, that is all that matters. Bringing one foul egg into the coop can cause a conundrum of sorts. And all of the men that are here, and the women that are not, that are a part of this family, serve a purpose higher than themselves. And anyone here would lay their life down without even thinking to support that endeavor. Do you commit to me in this moment, and in the absence of our Oyobun, that you will do the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Riku, please continue.
One thing I wish to pick up upon that I did miss out was, of the few individuals that we are missing, is our Kyodai and Shatakashira. Kyodai were unable to make it here, unfortunately, for this auspicious event. And at the moment, we are lacking a Shatakashira. So, that slot is open to all who prove themselves, well, worthy of said responsibilities. Beyond that, I don't have particularly much more to question you on.
I will tell
See.
you the structure to this family if you would like to commit it to memory.
Oh, yes,
So-
I guess I should have gone a bit into that, but yes.
No, you're fine. So, as of today, assuming everyone here is good with it, you will become a Rikuruto. So basically a recruit for Zero Yōnin. You are insignificant. You have no purpose. You are not trusted. But we are giving our time to you and seeing what purpose you might have for this family, for this clan. Should you prove yourself in a beneficial way, you will be brought up into the rank of Junkusai, which means that we will mentor you, we will foster you, and we will build on our traditions with you, as we see potential with you. Should that potential grow even further, you will sprout into what we like to call a Shatai. A little sibling, little brother. After that, you go into the Kyodai. Kyodai are our big brother. It's the first terms of our, basically, our OGs, if you're familiar with that.
Yes, ma'am.
And then following upon that would be the second lieutenant, which is a Shatai Gashira. And then to where Mr. Riku stands as a first lieutenant, which is the Waka Gashira. And then my position as a Saiko Komon, which is the supreme advisor to the Oyobun, who sits at the very top of the table, who is the leader of the family.
And as I have mentioned, she is now effectively your god. If you have an actual god that you worship, do not put her above them, but she will come after them.
Yes, sir.
She is not a deity, but she should be considered one in terms of your mortal aspect of your life. She deems whether or not you live or die.
You live to serve her purpose. Because her purpose is the will of the Yakuza, is the will of Zero Yōnin. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Very well. Continue, please, Mr. Riku.
I do believe that is everything I had left to really go over. Is there anything that you specifically wish to ask? Anything we have not been clear upon?
I don't believe so. I feel like it's just gonna be a excuse me. It's gonna be something a little bit different for me that I'm gonna have to get used to, and I look forward to future endeavors.
Indeed. Well, I will say, with no malice intended, you will either get used to it, or we can put a bullet in you now and be done with it. And then
Yes,
the
sir.
decision is made. As I have stated, you are more than aware of how this works.
Yes, sir.
Have you done any contract hits against Yakuza in Japan?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Do you understand what a Yubatsumi is?
Not entirely, ma'am.
Should you commit offense upon this family, and yes, you will look at Mr. Riku's hand, you will see that there are pieces of it missing. fingertips.
Yes, ma'am.
That is something that you will offer the Oyuban as penance for doing things that you are not supposed to do, bringing disfavor, dishonor, not only just to yourself but to the family's name. You will always offer a Yubutsume. It should never need to be requested of you. That is how we show our faith and loyalty to who we are as folk, our traditions, and to our Oyuban specifically. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do the Shutai have any questions for this man?
No, ma'am.
Not at this time.
Does the other Rikuruto have any questions for this man?
No, ma'am.
What questions do you have for us?
Don't have any at this time, ma'am.
Mr. Riku, make it so.
Please step down from the pallet. I, as Wakagashira, on behalf of ZeroYōnin, welcome you to our family and our ranks, and I expect nothing less from you than the best, and we shall give you nothing less than what you deserve in respect for your action. Gentlemen, show him the respect he is.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Mr. Dex, you will now turn and face the Saiko Komon and greet her officially.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, ma'am.
Very well. We've grown greatly in the last day. This is a good sign.
I'm pleased to see it.
Very good.
Indeed.
Very well. Let's get him situated with an apartment. Shall we?
Of course. I shall be parting ways from you here as I have business to finish up here at the warehouse, but
We'll take
I
care of
do
it.
wish you all a fantastic endeavor on your behalves.
I will stay with Mr. Riku for a moment as he said he wished to speak to me, and then I will join you all.
Rio, you seem to be forgetting to bow. Why is that?
My fault. I had a muscle spasm, ma'am.
Very well. We'll head to Weasel Plaza to get you situated. Where do you live now?
Mr. Isamu, if you'd follow.
Sorry, what did you say, ma'am?
Where do you live now?
One moment.
I currently
evening,
live
Miss
near
Morgan.
the Vinewood.
Did you-
Is currently where?
Very good. You're going to be relocating to a different location.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's bring him to Weasel Plaza.
That was cool.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Go get him situated in a casa. Little penthouse. Penthouse.
keep looking down to see where I'm at, like miles per hour, and I forgot that I had my HUD disabled. They die? What the fuck? I don't know where the hell they just went. Hmm. I don't know where they went. That's funny. Oh my god. Alright, Abner, come here. Alright, what's your favorite number?
It's feeling like 6 today.
There you are, mate. Go look and see if you can find yourself a penthouse in there and purchase it.
Yes, ma'am.
You did well, don't you? Did you feel like you did well? Hello?
I'm sorry, Miss Morgan. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Trying to think
There
in
we
my
go.
head.
Sorry, I had to deafen
it-
the voices in my head very loud.
Oh yeah, no worries. You can hear me though, yeah?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Very
ma'am.
well, they're so loud, aren't they? I said, how do you think you did?
Oh, I think I did well.
How do you
Not
think
extraordinary,
he
not
did?
bad. Very good. I like the answers. Very thought out and careful.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I am very glad to see that you were able to make it. Thank you.
Oh yes, I apologize for not being here earlier. The if you would believe it, the pilot that I was coming on, he got arrested for being drunk and trying to fly.
There seems to be a common thing going on about that, yeah?
Oh. Yeah. I mean, alcoholism's on the rise, I think.
apparently. And what did you think of that?
I will retain all negative comments.
What do you mean?
I just get some kind of feeling about that guy.
As in?
Government and Yakuza kind of tend to not mesh.
Well, partly yes, but you understand back in the original days of the Yakuza that they were, like after World War II, they helped rebuild Japan.
Because they had respect for the homeland.
They did. And then corruption and bullshit got involved. It stained their name.
Understood.
So we shall see. Everyone gets their fair shake, yeah?
I can agree on that.
Very good. I don't have anything else that needs to be discussed. I understand that there were some issues with 723 earlier. I'd like to be debriefed on that in the coming days. hopefully with the Oyuban present for that.
Oh my god,
Watch
I'm
them.
so smoked out last night.
Is there any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
I think I
Yep.
blew up.
Very
No,
well. Welcome to the family.
Thank you, ma'am.
You are all released to do as you must.
Stood.
Au revoir, gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was great. Darius did fucking amazing in his answers. Bravo. And bravo to everybody that was involved in that. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. The vetting process for Zero Yōnin is so much fun, and it's something that we do. We take the actual time to do with each and every person that comes in. So hopefully it shows value in them and their time and their RP as well. But at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. But hey, I appreciate you guys being here. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, whatever the fuck button is called. Just smash the shit out of it respectfully, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.